is an anti-hero. I mean, I think the thing is that obviously at the start, you know, the very first film, typically with the original Godzillas, is when they would reset and have him arrive for the first time, he'd be kind of on his own, and then in the films afterwards he would fight something else. And whenever you're going to have a fight between Godzilla and another creature, you're going to be rooting for Godzilla. And so inevitably he's going to be an anti-hero, at least, you know, because and so we knew the audience relationship with our Godzilla was going to have to evolve into kind of rooting for him by the end of the movie. And so an anti-hero is probably the best description, in that I don't think anything he does is not because he wants to help or hurt humanity. I don't think he even knows we're there. I think he's just doing his own thing for his own reasons, and if we benefit from that, it's just a complete accident. So he's kind of oblivious to us, I think.
I have some experience in playing anti-heroes myself. Godzilla has been shown in many different ways over the history of the series. And in this one, he is still fierce and angry and you know, determined to vanquish his foes. But perhaps there's some sense of I don't know, of care and compassion somewhere in that deeply rooted, outer crusted, spiny body of his.
Well, in this film, I think, you know, Ken Watanabe's character continues to say nature needs to restore itself. And I feel like if it weren't for him, there's the potential of the world being destroyed by nuclear and radioactive power, really. And with him, he restores balance, and he just peacefully leaves, you know? And he is the villain and the hero because just his presence ends up, you know, killing a bunch of people.
In Japan, we have 28 stories, a lot. And sometimes hero, sometimes villain. But nobody knows. Nobody knows his mind and his thinking. Then it's some kind of mysterious. That's really interesting thing. Yeah.
We talked to a lot of professors and scientists to try to at least have some plausibility in terms of echolocation, geology, and things of that nature. And in this case, it's all about natural predators and their ecosystem and how they behave. And that's how they just happen to be very large animals in that ecosystem.
He represents nature, right? That's the whole point, is that he sort of represents nature, and everything else, the radiation and nuclear sort of destruction that we've done, it represents our abuse of nature, and he's come back to restore balance. And yeah, I think he's our hero at the end of the day, I think, but there's no way of knowing that from the beginning, so I think, you know, in our fear and our culture, we just attack, you know, but he's had a whole other motivation going on.